Okay, we're up.
Testing,
Um,
testing.
yep, we're all good.
Cool,
Um,
cool. So,
so,
yeah, why don't you tell me why you want to look at Peach?
I'll be honest. I actually think Peach is maybe my worst matchup on box.
Okay, yeah.
um, I just, I think part of it is just because my combo game is still not up to snuff on this. Wizzy and I actually did talk about it when we
hmm
took a lesson with him 2 days
Okay.
ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll use the same notes that I asked Wizzy prior
Okay.
here, but I guess as like a rundown is I'm either barely beating Peaches
hmm
or just outright losing them barely. And it feels like
Gotcha.
and I feel uncomfortable throughout while doing the matchup. Like just something about it just seems off. Like
Yeah.
it's off into how you've seen me play the matchup thousands of times
hmm
on controller.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd
yeah.
had that shit down to a science. I don't think I've
Yeah.
lost to many peaches really overall,
Right, right, right.
and it feels like just things are off. And it could be just because of box transition, aerial drift being
hmm
worse on box, but
Yeah.
things just feel like they feel off. And when I did a lesson with Wizzy, a lot of the stuff really made me realize like, okay, even though it's temporary right now, I should face it head on in addressing this matchup issue because I could get upset by just some random peach or like some peach that's good at pushing buttons. And if I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how to handle it, then I can put myself in a bad situation.
Pretty
And it's
much, yeah.
like, I want to avoid that if I can because I feel like this is something that one I should probably address, but also two, like I think I can improve. Like it'll help me long term because then I'll have
Yeah.
good structure for this matchup on box just going forward. And we don't really study peach. I don't really study peach sets much because it's not a matchup you see. It's not like your Marths, your Foxes, or your Sheiks or whatever,
Mm,
where you're bound to bump into another one. Whereas
yeah.
in this one, you may bounce into one every once in a while, but not often, and it's good to keep it up to snuff.
Yeah.
But
That's good to know. Okay, yeah, 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 for sure. Sounds good.
yeah, the five
Yeah, and
thing.
go ahead.
No, you can go. You can go.
Yeah, yeah, we'll just okay, yeah. So there's nothing like really, really specific. You just kind of
It's
um
mostly general, but I feel like it's worth going into because
yeah,
I
definitely.
can get something out of it,
For
and
sure, for sure.
I'll just go over the five things because
Sure.
I asked these same questions to Wizzy.
Okay, okay.
And he actually like when I talked to Wizzy and he said like when he played Polish, it was a
Mhm.
little difficult handling like a Peach player that pushes a lot of buttons or does low floats. And it made
Mhm.
me think because I was initially gonna do a Wizzy Lod set, but I'm like, why
Oh,
not do Wizzy
interesting.
Polish? Because
Yeah.
Polish is maybe more the Peach I would struggle with than maybe a
Yeah, yeah.
Lod.
Yeah, Laud's more kind of yeah, definitely different. He's a really smart player, but
Yeah.
definitely different. Yeah.
So the things I put is how to handle mid and or was it how to handle low and mid height float versus Peach.
Mm,
I've just been struggling with this straight up. I feel like I've just gotten outright beaten by this.
mhm.
Wizzy and I actually have talked it over, like on things that we can do to counter it.
Mm,
But generally, I just feel really uncomfortable in those situations on if I should respect Peach, if I should try to contest, or just
yeah.
wait it out and see what happens.
Okay.
Um, the other one would be what to do in the ground game versus Peach. I feel like with floaties in general, this includes Puff as well, which was our last analysis.
Mhm.
Um, my ground game is just not good versus floaties at the moment. I don't
Mm,
think I don't feel confident in the ground game a lot. Like I feel like it's gotten way better in the Puff matchup,
yeah.
but it feels like I try to rely on the top platform game too much, and I need to
Okay.
trust the ground game a little more
Mm,
in order to like really command the flow in the matchup.
okay.
And then there is what to do when the Peach is throwing out tons of hitboxes at a fast pace. Kind of similar to what I've already been talking about. Just
Yeah.
when they throw out a shit ton of hitboxes, I tend to panic a bit or get
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And either whether it's just me having to wait it out, which Wizzy and I have talked about that I can wait it out,
Hmm.
or maybe just something to where like it can make it a little easier for me to handle,
Yeah.
so I'm not just like feeling like I'm panicking when the Peach is just throwing out a shit ton of hitboxes, like you know, because like
Yeah.
they're banking on me to basically contest them because then they can throw hitboxes out and combo me.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
And then it would be second to last one would be how should I control space and stage, kind of similar to the puff one.
Mm.
And then what aerials should I focus and rely on when zoning Peach out? And
Okay. Okay.
that's pretty much it. But
Those are good.
those are
Those are
kind
good
of like
questions.
the big points because it feels like I'm losing in those types of areas right now.
Okay. Yeah. Those are great. Those are great questions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll definitely answer those during the set. Uh, and yeah. So yeah, basically, kind of one thing I want you to kind of look at here is um watch to see like look to see when Wizzy is trying to put an aerial. He's basically he's trying to put an aerial to where Peach will start her float.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that way, um, it's really hard to hit Peach once she starts to float. You know,
Mm-hmm.
once she starts to float, it's really hard to hit her. But before she starts to float is when you can kind of clip her. You know,
Yeah.
so let's take a look at that. Okay, so we'll take a look as we go on. Okay, all right,
Yep.
ready?
Yep. Hang on, I'm grabbing my pencil. So hang on. When Wizzy when Wizzy throws an aerial,
Mm-hmm.
see when
He
Pe- see when Peach starts her float.
Yeah. So notice from what I've noticed, he's going to be trying to stop the float, not necessarily hit her out of the float.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because once she starts to float and starts aerialing, then you run the risk of getting traded on, right?
Mm-hmm. And
Either
then what
getting
was the
traded.
other what was the other one that you mentioned?
I think that was it, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look.
Nice. I love that setup.
Yeah. Let's take a
Um,
look here.
this is
We'll go over
actually
that.
this is an actual setup. That double jump
Yeah.
air.
That
That's
double jump. Yeah. That's important, right?
yeah.
That's how he's. I think he did it twice this set, but
Mm-hmm.
all right. So hold on. Let's go back. What else happened? Okay. So notice, let's look at this interaction here. Even though it's the first one,
Mm-hmm.
Peach's float is already out by that time, right?
Yep. Trades with
And then
Nair.
he does, and then it trades, right? That's bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Typically, that's bad for Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
But not that big of a deal, especially with that zero. But look at this. That easily could have linked you to a down smash, right?
Yeah, and that can lead to anything.
Yeah. So just that's something to keep in mind. Okay. All right. So the reason. So also take a look at this. The dash chances are pretty much to like pick up on what timing the Peach wants to start her float, right?
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much he's thinking like Peach is going to start her float now, so he goes then, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, like watch. Yeah. So but he's a little late every time, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a little late. So we'll see how Wizzy adjusts. This is insane.
Two.
That's important right there. Okay, how often do you do this? I think we talked about this last time.
We did. I think subconsciously I'll do it, but not too
Okay,
often.
right. So jumping back after hit's done
Mm-hmm.
instead of double jumping in place, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just something to note. Oh, yeah, just missed a couple down throw knees. Yeah, I missed a combo there. All right. Look, you want to catch the startup
Mm-hmm.
of the float.
Yep.
Once he starts her float, it's over, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily over, but you know what I mean? It's really hard.
Yeah.
So catches the start up of a float. And at this range, Falcon can do it, right?
Yep.
This range, he can do it. Okay, so look, he tries to catch the start up a float with up air here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't really guess right. Look, see those dash dances?
Yeah.
It's trying to trick Polish into what timing he's gonna come in with the nair, right?
Yeah. And
But all
this is kind of where I struggle with like that's where I so go back real quick to where Polish is like just kind of floating around. Little farther back. So yeah, like after the first stock. This exact type of like float range where they drop
yeah,
down dropping aerials, or they're like in this sort of mid float height to where like
yeah,
you think you can trade or beat it
right,
out, but in reality you can just lose.
exactly.
This is sort of like the situation that I've struggled with, in particular,
Yeah.
because I always try to contest it or I think I can beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm always like unsure of like, should I respect this entirely while they try to flow cancel around and stuff like that, or should I try to bait or whatever? It
Yeah.
feels like they're just throwing a ton of hitboxes out and I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. It feels like
Right.
they can just throw hitboxes like no tomorrow.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah. That's why it's tough. So, um, look, if you space a snare, so pretty much this snare would have hit, like float in place, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But he floated back, so that's good on him. Let's just not play.
Yeah, that's really good on them.
Yeah. Okay, but he gets hit. What's gonna happen? What does Wizzy do after?
Mm-hmm.
He air dodges. I mean, he air dodges back. That was sick, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's actually really hard to do.
it's super hard to do. So he's ready. You know, he's that presence of mind to
It
like,
probably meant to wave line, but either way, it got out.
yeah, he got out and he didn't get down smashed. So there we go. So tries to catch the beginning of float with nair, but look at this nair, right? It's the nair. If he whiffs this, if he misses this nair, it's fine. Just look. So
There's no harm, no foul, and even when you're in lag, you
right.
can like jab afterwards to like
Yeah,
you can jab to beat out the other flow.
exactly. Yeah. So the reason this nair got hit is because um, pretty much Polish had a hard read on it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
really really hard read. But it's really hard for Peach to do that. So what can Wizzy do next time to stop this from happening?
Do nair jab maybe, or like do just an empty hop even.
I would keep it even simpler. Just dash dance one more time.
Yeah, just like one extra dash dance.
Wash it one extra dash dance, right? And that's all you pretty much need because Peach is too slow to
Mm-hmm.
really, she has to make the call out here to
Yeah.
beat that. She's too slow. She's so all Wizzy had to do was an extra dash dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So let's see. Let's take a look at just how many times he's dash dancing. See if he has a specific rhythm.
Let's see. One, two,
One, two,
three. It's like one, two, three. One, two,
one,
three,
two, three.
four.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's like the one extra.
yeah.
And
So
now he's doing like one, two on the
yeah,
knees. So like there's a small change in rhythm.
yeah. Okay, and then keep in mind here, now it's the point where he's represented near enough.
Mm-hmm.
So um, it's really risky because Peach is willing to take a really big risk here with
Mm-hmm.
floats. Because if you're gonna Nair, Peach is so confident that Nair's not gonna kill and that Peach can DI it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if you're like Nair is really not worth it usually here, unless it's super tipped. Yeah, so a lot of back air, up air,
That poked. Nice.
boom. Okay, yeah, so just safe, high percent gain. Caught the
Oh,
jump. Yeah, that's just Peach being Peach.
this is something actually Wizzy. So hang on, go back real quick to when Wizzy got hit out of invincibility. This is actually something we've talked about
Mhm.
that if you like jump on, I think Polish hard read it, but if you jump on a side platform and then full hop over to the other side platform, it's almost impossible for Peach to really catch you.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But
Okay.
Polish just spawned in the perfect spot and Wizzy got hard
Yeah.
read.
Yeah. Hard
But
red. Yeah.
I figured I'd point that out because Wizzy and I actually talked about this a lot specifically in
I
uh
see.
in our lesson.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that
That's it gets,
legendary.
yeah. It gets kind of lucky with that though, because if this trades, right,
Yeah, it's
he's
probably a
dead.
bad spot.
Yeah.
Legendary can be good though.
Yeah.
It
It can
can
be
be
good. It
good.
can be good. It's just that was pretty close from getting backward.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we already know that's really important, right?
Yeah, that the down excuse
Double
me,
jump.
sorry, tired from work.
Yeah. No problem.
That down throw double jump there is like
Yeah.
that works until like I think like 20 something.
Right. Right. Okay. Gets a trade
Oh,
there. I don't know what Polish is doing.
that was
But
really bad on Polish, honestly, to
yeah.
drift into that.
Yeah. Peach has a hard time getting off ledge.
Hmm.
Tries to cover it. Okay.
Yeah, this is something actually.
Nice.
Oh, that knee was juicy.
Good patience.
I love that knee.
Okay, so Loki tries to catch a startup,
Hmm.
but Polish hard reads it.
There was no dash chance, was there? Let's see.
Right, there was no dash chance. He just tries to kind of knee him. He tries to go for a trade here, which is fine, right? So
Yeah,
sometimes trades are good, right?
at this percent, it's fine to trade with me.
Yeah, so if this trades, Polish is dead, right?
Probably
But, oh,
legendary
maybe that work
again.
again. Nice.
Oh, I love the chase down with the overshoot knee.
Yeah, it was really good.
I love
Yeah.
this. This is
Yeah, at this
something
point,
actually. Wizzy and I talked about this as well. That like
mhm.
he said that I should try to at least do like overshoot stomps or knees a little bit more and
Mm-hmm.
like as like a mix up to me just dash dancing around like the mid to
Yeah,
high float or whatever. Because even a Polish rolled there. Imagine if Wizzy just like dash danced instead. That probably could
yeah,
have led to like a mid to high float or excuse me, mid to low float um for Polish. Or like just the roll in and maybe a grab and something afterwards, but it's like a much better situation because like it's good pressure to do like the
yeah,
overshoot as like a mix up.
yeah, definitely, 100%. And at this percent, if it trades, it's really good. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. All right. Use overshoot knee slash stomp as a mix up
Okay.
to dash dance versus float.
Okay. Look, he's not using any nairs here, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. All up air
He's,
or just.
yeah, just only moves that will kill, right?
Mm-hmm.
That will trade or kill favorably.
And there it is. Exactly
Yeah.
that. So hand go back.
Yeah.
So Polish commits down. This is
Yeah.
exactly this sort of thing that like beats out Peach invincibility.
Gotcha.
Wizzy literally told me this that he thinks that Peach is the worst character while invincible off of
Oh
Angel
yeah,
Plat,
100%.
or at least the worst top tier. That's
Yeah.
what to confirm. Like he said, out of
Mm-hmm.
all the top tiers, that Peach is easily the worst at it because you can
Mm-hmm.
just like full hop and avoid, and she's just too slow.
Yeah,
So, and that's just like case in point of what happened here.
definitely. Good patience. Really good by. Yeah, good
Yeah,
patience.
he's just throwing out aerials, not really doing an extra dash dance, and honestly, good recognition of Polish, knowing that
Yeah,
Wizzy's not doing the extra dash dance.
yeah. It's the first dash attack he's hit him with, so
Mm-hmm.
nice. Nice. Look at this. Does an air, right?
It's tip spaced also,
Tip spaced, right? Tip space.
so it's like it's kind of hard for
Oh,
Polish to really do anything.
yeah. Crazy spacing.
That's a really good knee. That's a really good knee.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, dash chance.
Everything is tip. You notice that?
Yeah, yeah,
Everything's a tip
yeah.
now. Everything's kind
Everything
of
is a tip there. Yeah, and then then
the
you're saying right,
spacing.
the overshoot knee.
The entire space. This entire spacing is really tight on both ends.
Yeah.
It's really, really tight spacing.
Okay. Oh, those tip nairs. Okay, but there was a call out.
And I want to see that nair. Was that any sort of dash chance?
No, no
It
dash
kind of
chance
like a
there.
small dash in, but I wouldn't even
Yeah,
really count that as a dash chance. So on the immediate ones, that's when Polish is catching him.
yeah, definitely. And Polish has seen enough nairs to know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like unless Wizzy does the extra dash chance, that dash
right.
check is always going to be available for Polish to get
Exactly.
something started.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that's a crazy trade.
oh, what? I don't know how that fucking traded. Christ.
Oh,
Oh, good roll. Nair, tip nair, tip nair.
you notice more dash chances?
Yeah.
No, that's guess what? Guess what the adjustment was?
Mm.
He dash chanced.
Yeah,
Watch.
dash chance is good. Yeah.
That is such a good dash chance.
Yeah.
He actually
Dash chance,
waited.
dash chance, dash chance, dash chance, dash chance. Yeah, yep, extra
Yeah,
dash chance, right?
you remember because
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a small
So
adjustment, right?
yeah, I'll actually write that down because that is good to know that
Yeah.
if you're getting dash attacked.
But keep in mind because you're dash chancing, you still have to react, right? So look, even though
Yeah,
he's dash chancing, you're still looking at Peach,
yeah,
right? Still looking, still looking, still looking, dash attack, right?
yeah,
So don't autopilot dash chance. At least still be able to react, right?
yeah. So what I'm writing for this is each. So what I'm writing is if you're getting dash attacked, do some extra dash chances and react to what Peach does.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty
Um.
much what happened here.
Yeah.
Is just he waited because he had gotten called out twice for it now. That was two
Exactly.
times that Polish
Mm.
successfully dash attacked for basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And this time he just dash dashed in front because he was waiting for the dash attack.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
actually a hard
So
read. That's a really hard read. That's a
it
hard
is a
read.
hard read. Yeah. So yeah, you keeping it simple. Either dash chance tip nair, dash chance block,
Mm-hmm.
or dash chance overshoot knee, right?
Mm-hmm.
So game plan is pretty simple so far.
Yep. Dash chance tip nair, dash chance block, and dash chance overshoot knee / stomp.
Yeah. Um, Gotta get down. Oh,
Oh
yeah,
no joke. Great tech.
yeah. Nice, good rolls. Good rolls. Yeah.
There's
There's
that
a knee.
overshoot knee.
Yeah.
This has been a really good first game,
Yeah.
actually.
Tip nair, tip nair. Okay.
Wait, hang on, I want to see. Was there any dash chance on it? There was none.
Okay.
There was none, but he shielded and he probably was going to jump out of shield.
Yeah.
Well, that's a. Okay, hang on, I want to go back to that. This is such a hard spot for Falcon. So drop down.
Yeah.
So Polish drops down right. That is so hard for Falcon to deal with.
Yeah. I
Like
mean, he's
what you could maybe full hop out or do like a
yeah.
little backflip onto the or was it backflip the blade button onto the platform. Like when Falcon's facing away like that, I wouldn't say you're kind of fucked,
Yeah.
but you're in a really shitty situation.
Pretty
There is
much. Yeah.
because Polish is most likely going to cover the roll in, and with
Yeah.
the way they were spaced, they're easily going to be banking on the roll in. So they're just going to go for general option coverage to force Wizzy into a shitty option or just a really uncomfortable position.
Yeah.
Figure.
Definitely. Yeah. The percentage, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. Oh my God,
Oh
there's no way.
my.
Oh, look at that air dodge. What the fuck? Oh
What?
my God, man. Okay, tip near, dash chance. Dash chance,
Dash dash
dash
dash
chance.
dash. Nair.
And
Oh, rock. That's the first time we've seen the raw grab.
yeah,
You know, so that's a mix up.
that's crazy.
I'll write raw grab also.
Yeah.
Because that's the first
Tip
one we've
near.
seen. That's the first one we've
Oh,
seen.
yeah, just tip nairs. Holy shit.
Oh, Wizzy's kind of cooking. Oh,
Yeah.
he was kind of cooking for a bit.
Yeah. Still even game, pretty much.
Oh, I love those up airs.
Oh, yeah, he's
That's a
gonna.
lot of up airs.
Good job of not being greedy there. Okay, remember we
Oh,
talked about how to edge guard Peach?
mm-hmm.
Scoops.
Scoops. Well, okay, this is something Wizzy has not done yet. Go
Hmm.
back real quick. So instead of doing the bare walls, so Wizzy and I have actually talked about this.
Hmm.
That right when Peach I'm gonna wait until Peach is at the ledge, right here. So pause it there while Peach is holding the ledge. You can get to the pause frame of it.
Okay.
So right here. So when Peach is at the ledge, you can just sometimes hold crouch even. You just hold crouch and just face Peach.
Oh.
Wizzy's
Uh-huh.
not done it yet, but we actually talked about this because this
Yeah.
set's over 2 years old now, so Wizzy probably didn't do it yet.
Right.
But what we talked about was that you could basically just hold crouch there and just see what Peach gets up with, and then you can maybe react with up air and like up air them to get out of it.
Mm,
You can run up, grab them even too if they get up from ledge, like a neutral get up. Like it's another option to consider that you could just hold crouch there, and like like he said usually he wouldn't advise me to do this like against other characters because you can't really react to like a fox ledge dash because that's just so fast,
right.
but
Right. Right.
because
Right.
Peach is so slow and kind of sucks at getting up from ledge, you can get away with it. And holding crouch isn't bad here because like what can Peach do when she's just at ledge here?
Right. That's
It's
it.
really hard to hit any sort of down smash or anything like that because she can't down smash in the air. Like she can drop down with a nair and maybe you can crouch cancel it, but there isn't a lot really for Peach to do here. So like holding crouch here is honestly a good option.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something Wizzy brought up to me.
Yeah. Scoops. Oh, Mr. Scoops.
There it
Oh, there he
is.
is.
There's
Yeah,
that
there he is.
crouch.
Yeah. Nice.
Pretty clean, honestly, on the ledge coverage.
Yeah. Pretty good game. Saw the game plan there. Bam. Oh, that's a cool replay. All
VGBC.
right. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this starts. Dash chance. Dash chance. Try to catch near. Try to catch the float.
A lot more dash chances.
Yeah. Dash chance tip near. But
Oh,
once the float is out,
double jump feints. You notice that? Some double jumps this time.
yeah. Oh, so now, yeah, it's tough. Okay.
Yeah. What were you saying, though? You
Uh,
said that
well,
Polish
so, yeah,
made some
pulling up
sort
a
of
turn up.
adjustment.
Yeah, because he's pulling up a turn up. Let's go back.
First one we
Turn up.
really saw
Yeah.
that it had
So
some sort of effect.
yeah. So the battlefield's too small to pull turnips.
Mm-hmm.
So
FD, however.
FD. Yeah. And he just punished a nair with a turnip throw. So because you know how Peach is slow and doesn't have much range, she can use a turnip to kind of whiff punish.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he did here. So we'll see.
Good CC. Wow, that's a crazy up B.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wizzy's just trying whatever he can.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Probably should dash dance super nair.
Well, this
Oh
shows.
my gosh.
Wow. The extra
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah. Notice how he's not trying to hit Peach out of the float. He's
Mm-hmm.
waiting till the float's over and then going, right?
Yeah, and this is just something like this is just a small tidbit that Wizzy and I talked about that my down throw and the like aerials on Peach are honestly
Mm-hmm.
really bad right now. That was one thing
Mm,
that Wizzy really pointed out.
I see.
And like stuff like this, like just this is such for good free damage from Wizzy coming up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Polish can't
One,
get off this. Oh my
two,
God. Yeah, that's huge.
almost
Oh
Wheel of
my
Fortune.
Jesus Christ. Oh, there's that. Yeah, she can't do
Yeah,
anything, right?
yeah. You notice that? So hang on, go back. I don't think Wizzy even crouched. Did he
Yeah,
crouch?
he just waited.
So
Yeah.
go back actually. Yeah, even sometimes even just standing there.
Damn.
Because what can Peach do? Like go back
Nothing, right?
just to go back there. What can Peach really do there? Like I want to go back to where Peach is just on the ledge. What can she really do here?
Nothing.
She can't really do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she has to really work hard to get on. Maybe like she can
Yeah.
get like the ledge dash or some sort of upbeat tricks or shenanigans or go off stage and reset. Like there really isn't like a very good option here. Like
Yeah.
Wizzy basically just waited the entire time. Like you can either just stand there and do it or hold crouch. In this case, Wizzy just stood there.
Yeah. Pretty. Yeah. Exactly. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if he's gonna keep doing that or not. See.
Yeah. But I literally saw that and I'm just like, this concept is basically the same except Wizzy's just standing.
Yeah.
Like, because think about it. If Polish tries to do like a ledge nair or something like that, Wizzy either, since he's at that high percent, and also I think this is good presence of mind because he's at 157, so crouch canceling's irrelevant.
Oh, that's a good point. Right.
You
Yeah. He's
notice
at
that?
157. Yeah.
So honestly, this is actually genius.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm stealing. I'm actually stealing
Yeah.
that
That
because
actually
like
is genius.
standing
Actually, I like
works with
that.
crouch concept. I'm gonna write use a high percent because that's actually so useful.
Yeah.
Because
That's so good.
crouch canceling's off the table completely.
Right. It is. Yeah.
So
Oh man.
what's his next option if the crouch concept's not there? Just stand there. All you need to do is
Exactly.
just stand there and just fucking shield if Peach comes up.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Okay. So that's the adjustment Pulse is trying to do. He's trying to throw the turnip to hit the nair.
Mm-hmm. Wizzy, I did talk about that you can just like nair turnips also. If you
Yeah.
can't catch it, you can just nair it also.
Hmm.
And Paul's trying to do it in a timing where it's not possible for Wizzy.
Yeah. I don't know how he lived that.
Okay. Finally.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
That was sick. Staying there. Oh, the get up attack.
I don't know how good the empty hops are, if that's worth doing, so go back real quick. So he's kind of doing like the concept you mentioned that we talked about,
Yeah.
except he's just empty hopping instead. I don't know would it be good to do? Like what
Yeah.
is he
Yeah.
like trying to cover with the empty hops here? Like is it just kind of like a bait or just a mix up to do?
Yeah. It's a mix up. Also, the thing is, if you dash dance, you're also giving Peach a room.
So in this
Uh,
case he's doing everything in place basically.
yeah, yeah. He just don't want to give up much space, and um, you're also just you're expecting Peach to kind of dash attack out of the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and if you throw it an aerial, she can probably hit an aerial.
Yeah. I guess the other thing also is because like since Peach is at the ledge, she can't dash attack to begin with. So this is like only good to do if she's at the ledge specifically.
Yeah,
And
probably.
then
But
also just being mindful of like when the nair comes or like some sort of area because you can at least get caught if you're empty hopping.
yeah, well, if you're dash dancing here, it's like it's a hard reaction window.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's much easier to react when you're like empty. I mean, Polish could technically. Let's see. So Polish could technically call this out.
Like I mean, I guess the gap attack kind of was, but like, what else can Polish do besides
Yeah.
the gap attack? Like, could they
To
do
me,
like a rising nair or something like that? Like, what could have like Polish
no,
done if
nothing really.
like with the empty hops?
Uh, let's see, empty hop. Oh, the empty hop is just a timing mix up. That's all it is.
Okay,
It's just timing mix up. Yeah.
yeah. I'll just keep that in though because it's something I can use maybe later on as like a
Yeah.
way to trick up opponents.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Raw grab. Oh,
Yeah.
try the knee.
Dash dance. Try to catch. Okay, so this time Polish. he puts an extra dash dance in, right there.
Mm-hmm. And the way dash.
Yeah, but now Polish. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't necessarily punish the nair. He can't punish the nair, right? But look, Wizzy tries to jab, right?
Yeah.
So
To
just
beat out
like
the float.
yeah, to beat up the float. But the problem with that is Peach is nowhere near him, right?
No, not even close.
Yeah, so just something to keep up. But he wanted to do a mix up, right? Instead of dashing.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it. I don't mind this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just good to throw out, see if it works. But all right, and then okay, yeah. And so right here, you try to catch the startup with a nair, right, or the startup with a float.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too late at this point, right here. It's too late.
Yeah. There's too many hitboxes coming out.
Yeah, so he was
It,
just
it,
too
it kind
late.
of goes back to what I'm talking about is that, like, it feels like it's almost too hard to contest and you have to respect it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're just going to get out hitboxed by Peach.
yeah, exactly. Um, it was pretty close to hitting. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty close to hitting,
It
but
was. I don't think it was a bad nair to go for.
yeah,
But kind of like you mentioned, like, you're generally going to get out hitboxed by Peach in those types of situations.
yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. It did trade, which is crazy,
It did.
you know. But Peach wants to trade in this situation, right?
Oh, yeah. Easily.
If yeah, at this percent, Peach wants to trade. If it was a knee,
Probably not.
yeah. Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
oh, what? Holy, damn! Look at this. I
The
can't
Tom,
believe he did this forward smash. Forward smash was so smart. Oh
the
my
Tom and
god.
Jerry.
Yeah, that was so smart. So he knows he's getting hit by tip nair, and Peach's forward smash actually beats tip nair.
Actually, I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Peach, F smash, counters. I'll keep that in mind, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, really, really good. Oh my
That's a call
gosh,
out.
Polish. Yeah, look at this call out.
That was really, this is really smart by Polish. It
Yeah.
sucks that it was the weak hit. That
What
really
the
sucks.
fuck? Yeah, because yeah,
Because Polish had the right idea.
he had the
It
read.
was,
Yeah.
like, Polish actually had the read.
Yeah.
Down throw.
Yeah.
There's that double.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
this is
Tries
so
to tip
juicy
nair.
from
Tip
Wizzy.
nair, unpunishable.
This is
But
so
look,
juicy from Wizzy.
look, this time he doesn't jab. Look.
Nair. Oh, the dash back instead. You notice that?
Yeah.
Dash back back
Yeah.
air.
Dash back. So he learned not to do the jab here.
Yep, can't do it.
Might work sometimes, but oh, now post going desperate. Was he waiting? He knows that Peach has a deficit, right? It's
Hmm.
an error.
I like that Nair knee attempt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Juicy Nair. Yeah, Wizzy's starting to take control.
Cool. Yeah. Damn. Clinical.
I may take those bears in place because I do mind like fading. I'll do
Yeah.
like bear in place as a timing mix up.
Okay, so let's see. Peach started her float, right? He knows he wasn't able to catch the startup, right?
Hmm.
Peach started to float, but guess what? It's too late. You got
Yeah.
traded on. You know? Let's see what happens here. Peach is already in float. What does he do?
Nair. Try snaring.
Gets hit, right?
Too high of a float, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. He gets traded on 3 times because he tried to contest float, right?
But honestly, it doesn't matter just considering the percent.
Yeah, considering the percent, yeah.
Considering the percent and also like the deficit.
Yeah, I totally agree. He should go for those because if he gets his, you get and he's got stocks to play with. So,
Yeah. Like this is
but
just tacking on extra damage.
Yeah, but the adjustment from Polish is that now he's starting his float way early. He's starting
Mm-hmm.
with his
It's a
finito. He's
very
starting. Yeah.
it's a very preemptive float.
Oh,
Ah,
I messed up there. Oh, I like
there's
that.
that there's that nair turnip concept.
Yeah. He just
Whoops.
tries to air dodge through. Yeah. So he's
Oh
just
my.
trying to do a big full hop floats from really far.
I will say, go back real quick in those pivot situations. This is
Mm.
where Wizzy doing pivot shield on it.
Yeah.
I've theorized this for a while. This is what honestly still makes me want to use controller sometimes because it's
Oh,
actually harder to do that on box.
I didn't know that.
Pivots are right. You can do smash turn pivots, but it's really hard.
Huh.
But it's way easier on controller, and I see
I didn't
that,
know
and I'm like, I don't think a lot of people can really mention this, but this is where I think controller Falcon is better versus floaties.
that. I did not know that. That's crazy.
This
Okay.
it's way easier to do this on controller
Mm-hmm.
than it is on box. This is
Okay.
where I still think I'm like maybe I should still use controller sometimes
Yeah. Yeah.
because in instance like this I could not do this on. I could do it on box, but it'd be way harder to implement in. Whereas on controller, I think it's way easier.
Definitely.
Just
Okay.
I see those sort of things. It's just I don't know. That's where I noticed it's like that's where controller. That's why I held off on box for so long.
Mm,
It's because little things like that are easier on controller,
right.
and I already know this for a fact. It's much harder to do that on box,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
you
Okay.
lose that aspect when playing against floaties, which in my opinion is pivotal. Because I honestly think this is why Wizzy wins so many of those.
I
Is just
see.
because of that type of micro spacing. So like, go back real
Yeah.
quick. I want to go back real quick and see the pivot shields. It is way
Mhm.
easier to pivot shield on that. It is
I
so
see.
much easier to pivot shield empty hop on that.
I did not know that. Oh, that's crazy.
Like you can do that. I need to lab it a
Mm,
bit more, but I find it way easier on controller to do it.
I see. I
But
see.
anyways, that's just me
Okay.
rambling about controllers.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, I don't know. I've never done
And
boxing.
it's so fucking good versus Peach to do that. Because you
Yeah.
toy with Peach's spacing so much. Chain grab. Okay, that's what Wizzy told me about with DI up.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, should be over. Oh, unbelievable. Okay. Okay, very interesting. Yeah. Any takeaways from that match?
Uh, I would honestly say like the empty op timing mix up is big, and then
Mm-hmm.
also the was it the standing concept.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
That was the big thing, and then also like the adjustments about like doing the little extra dashback in
Yeah.
on the nairs instead of just like nair jab or like I'm seeing like the inner meta behind that now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then yeah. But a lot of it's, the punish game is so good.
It is.
Off of bro. Yeah. Okay. Well, it goes back to empty. Guess it's chain throw.
Oh
All
my
right, so
god,
you
that was a
see.
stitch. That was a
Yeah.
stitch
Oh,
that
wasn't
Polish
it?
just
Oh,
threw.
dang.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You.
Polish just threw away a stitch.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh,
there's
little
the
pressure
adjustment.
there. Yeah.
Because Polish can smash the eye of the Nair, but I love that mix up.
Oh damn, that's
He
crazy.
missed the dash to try to get up air to grab, but still, that's all DI mix up. That is
Yeah.
all a DI mix up.
All the scoops. Oh. Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
oh,
Did it
Wizzy
tie
went
up?
too far. Wizzy went too far. He
Yeah.
just lost the stock for going a little too far.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, good. Turn up to beat the whiff punish. Turn up to whiff punish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
So I think this is the first time Wizzy's been down.
Yeah.
So you approach and Polish is ready for it,
Mm-hmm.
but he can bring this back really easily. So. Oh wow. So adjustment by Polish here is now he's jumping really high up.
Mm-hmm. They're really high.
Um. So the thing about jumping high up is, as a Falcon, you want to go up and up air, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what Polish is doing is he's going up and then he's floating and then he's like faking coming down.
Doing it like a direction where oh, excuse me, where it's just out of range for Falcon to really reach and do something unless it's like an extreme commitment, basically.
Yeah, it'd be really hard to catch because remember he's trying to catch the start, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't catch the start of a float if Peach starts to float.
Yeah, if Peach is like that high up,
Yeah, right.
it's
Yeah, see the jump
pointless.
back first. Yeah, like look, Polish is jumping back first,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's floating,
Yeah.
right? So you can't stop that. You just can't, you know.
No.
So, um, Wizzy kind of have to like, okay, see, so he's jumping, starting his float from way off. Can I get an angle to hit Peach? And he tries to get the angle, but Polish. Yeah, see those high floats? Jump back,
Mm-hmm.
high float.
Well, you
So
notice
jump back.
that like it nullifies the entire overshoot concept completely.
Yeah, and it yeah, and nullifies the dash and tip nair, right? Because you can't
Mm-hmm.
tip nair a float this high, right?
No, it's impossible.
Yeah. So I
Like
don't know what Wizzy's gonna do to adjust here, but I
I
don't know.
just catch it and just down throw
Yeah,
knee.
I mean
That's one way.
he just whipped a forwarder, so
Oh my god, I love that. Hang on, that full jump. I
yeah,
love
full
this.
jump's good. Yeah,
That is
super
literally
good.
a textbook example of what Wizzy and I have talked about.
Mm.
Wizzy and I talked about this a lot. That is literally a textbook example of how to get over like Peach invincibility.
Right. That's sick, yeah. It works on FD too, huh?
It
That's
works on
crazy.
FT. It's a little harder on FT because no platforms, but the concept is still the same. You just jump over Peach,
Gotcha.
and like basically, if Peach were to catch you, it would have to be a raid. She would have to raid you in
Yeah, it
order
would
to
have to
like
be a
even
hard read, yeah.
yeah. But like I see that and I'm like that's exactly what Wizzy and I talked about.
Right. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Oh wow,
Let's
that
get feedback.
I'm surprised I forwarded tonight.
All right. So look, oh gosh, Paul, this is being so tricky. So look how he's starting his floats now,
It's a
right?
little higher. It's a little
Well,
delay. It's like a delayed float.
right, but look, he's wave dashing back first.
Mm-hmm.
So before he
That's
was kind
one.
of running for, yeah. So he's wave dashing back or jumping back and then starting his float.
Mm-hmm.
That way, Wizzy can't catch the float with tip nair.
It's a timing mix-up basically.
Yeah. And so he meets Wizzy at the spot where he's going to be before him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
tip
that way
nair.
dash back leaves Wizzy open to overshoot aerials.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, exactly.
So
Wizzy
it's
can.
like
Yeah,
Polish can set up, but
yeah,
the risk is overshoot knee and overshoot stop are coming.
exactly. Okay, dash chance,
Just dashing
tip
back, just
nairs.
dashing back.
Yeah.
Wizzy's holding ground too.
My
That was
God, who
tricky.
does this? What in the world? That's crazy. That float? What? Floats like that? You can do that?
Excuse me.
I did not know Peach could do that.
Polish is nuts.
Oh my God.
Polish is really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good catch
Mm-hmm.
by Polish.
Oh, the
Oh,
course cancel. Nice.
that Austin taught me that one actually.
Yeah.
I call that the Austin because he told me about the crouch cancel.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I remember that.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Oh!
oh shit! Wizzy's crazy.
Yeah. Oh,
Good DI. You notice that Wizzy's facing forward each time.
yeah.
He's not dash dancing back.
Right.
He, it's like playing a 2D fighter, honestly. You notice
That's a
that?
good way to describe it. Yeah.
It's like because you notice that he's not like dashing back because you notice that you have to always be facing your opponent
Right. You have
in
to be.
2D
Yeah. You have to be
fighters.
set up.
That's
Yeah.
basically what Wizzy's treating this interaction. He's not turning back once.
Right.
He has
He's
not
looking
turned
for
his
that.
back on Polish.
Looking for that anti-air. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's sick. Okay. All right.
And the
See
biggest
what looks
adjustment I've seen already. Oh, that you should not be getting hit by that fourth or dash attack. That's some cheese.
Yeah.
um, Wizzy's biggest adjustment, instead of doing the double jump nairs, he's just up airing. And it's
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
And you notice Polish is not adjusted because he's gotten Polish DIing in like multiple times and gotten at least 2 to 3 up airs almost
Yeah.
every time he's down throw up aired.
Right. Yeah, that's
So
true, huh?
that's like the biggest pointer I've seen.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, from the double jump nair to that.
Mm-hmm.
That's super sick. Oh, good catch on the roll. Oh, the hard call out. Tip nairs, tip nairs. Call out there. Good shit. Right, Polish. Oh, yeah, it starts to float early.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is the mix-up, right? We were talking about
Yep.
the dash dance block, right?
Yep.
So, represent dash dance block enough. And Polish is like, okay, you're just going to dash dance block. I'm going to set up a good float here. Ooh.
Well, the other thing also, so Wizzy and I have talked about this, about how we think that run-up shield is not very good versus Peach for that reason.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
could just get thrown into this type of pressure situation.
Yeah.
This kind of goes back, because I asked Wizzy, like, would run-up shield be good in, like, these types of scenarios? And he said he wouldn't be good because of stuff like this, where, like...
Yeah, exactly.
Like hand, so, like, I'm going to just play over this situation. So rewind it briefly, and we'll just go over the situation. So, let's see the first Ashton's block. There's one. That one's no harm, no foul.
Yeah,
that's
that one's
fine.
okay.
That one's also pretty much okay. Right, it's when Peach is in the air like this, so
Yeah.
play it out. Because, like, if you put down that block there and hold block,
Yeah.
Peach is just going to drop down, flow, cancel, down smash. And the chances of that poking are very, very high.
Yeah.
Because Peach's down smash is really good at poking. And this kind of goes back to what Wizzy and I talked about, how I don't think run-up shield's really good there because it forces the situation of you being at risk of just being thrown a lot of hitboxes and getting poked at something like a down smash or a nair or something like that.
Yeah. I think that the block is just really only for dash attack.
Yeah.
He did
and Wizzy's basically probably banking on dash attack here. But the thing is, Polish has pretty much been in the air way more than they have been just the entire set as a whole.
Exactly.
Like, this entire game, Polish has played a lot of it in the air.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah, good job.
Mm-hmm. But the nair beats the turnip.
Yeah.
But Polish is getting the trades that they want, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're willing to...
Yeah, like, at this percent, like, Polish wants any sort of trade with the nair.
Yeah. Yep. Check it out.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, wait, so...
Caught,
oh, wow.
Caught the early flow. Caught the early flow.
Yeah. But once again, as Polish, you're kind of okay with taking this nair.
Yeah, not real. Like, look at the percent Falcon's at. Like,
yeah. So if this trades, he's dead, right?
Also, just point out Polish pulled out a stitch there.
Yeah. Oh, again, did he actually use it this time?
Let's see.
He has it. Oh my god,
No.
he held on to it too long. No.
Still has it.
Oh no.
There, stitch is gone.
Oh.
There's that trade you're talking about, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's okay with that. But as Falcon...
What a drop.
Oh.
That's such a good turnip drop.
Yeah, that was insane. Oh.
Big fat knee.
Yeah, Post a little nervous there with the roll. It's even now.
Oh, hang on. I want to see how he got that grab. Hang on.
How did he get this?
Dash dance, dash, dash, dance, dance. Wow,
Oh my god.
just dash
The
dance
reactions.
around. That's pure
insane.
reaction.
Yeah, pure reaction. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, nervous down smash.
That's a
I
little
don't know what
too.
that was.
That up throw knee does not work. That does not work.
Yeah, that
That
does
does.
not work. And then he got down smash
If he,
for
if
it.
he up aired, that would have made sense. But that up throw knee does not work.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. He should. I don't know. I don't
Ugh.
know about this Nair. I mean, it was worked. It was good, but I think Polish was like,
It was a very kind of lucky there. I'm not even gonna
yeah, like
lie.
Polish. I think was expecting it, but he just kind of like,
It's a way
yeah,
dash back. I mean, it's just.
yeah,
I would say definitely like it's one of those like you can narrow out the corner like
yeah,
sometimes narrow out of the corner just works. I'll be
yeah.
honest.
Sometimes it just works.
That was
Yeah,
definitely one of those situations where I think he just got it like
yeah. I just
because
got it.
every Falcon is narrowed out of the corner at some point in their life,
Yeah,
including at the best of the best.
yeah, yeah.
Like that was one of those situations where I felt like it just
It just worked out. Yeah,
it worked out. It kind of goes back to what you said about like you talked about this in the Puff matchup where
hmm.
it's
Oh yeah, yeah. If it hits,
just
you gotta be ready.
make the most even with the hits you don't expect,
Yeah,
and that's just one of those deals. It's just even if when you get a hit, make the most of it, even if it's what you don't
exactly.
expect.
Yeah, exactly. Good, good, good. Yeah, so that's a good set. Um, yeah, so we learned the game plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is dash dance, tip nairs, dash dance aerials to catch the startable floats,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you can't catch the startable floats, respect the float,
Yeah.
right?
There's very much like a there's like a flow chart to it basically.
Yeah. So once you catch the startable floats enough, peaches are going to start adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're going to start dash attacking or they're going to start their float from farther out.
Exactly.
Um, and then just know when it's okay. Know when it's so pretty much always tip nairs, right?
Yeah, it's almost
But
always tip and error.
but you don't want to do it too much because they can call it out, right? They can call it hashtag, and Peach can has answers to tip nair, right?
Definitely.
So against those answers, we want to look for overshoots knees. Um,
Overshoot stomp even.
yeah, exactly. Dash or like some occasional blocks to beat the dash attack,
Mm-hmm.
extra dash
And then
dances.
like in the counter to the dash attack, or excuse me, the counter to the run up shield is the high thing, the high floats that
Yeah, the high
Polish did,
flow. Yeah, yeah.
and then the counter to that would be like would just be dash dance more, or would it be like up air under? Because we didn't really see
Pretty much,
that.
yeah. Yeah, we didn't see that up or under.
Like, because that's sort of like the next concept I'm curious about now. Is
It
like
is, but at the same time, Peach can still she can still make an angle where she can trade
with up
with
air.
like yeah with upper if she like fastballs in
I
there,
guess
right?
like just respect it basically. Would that be
Mostly
the
respect,
play?
yeah. But you can also like
And then
if you
like wait for her to come down.
yeah, but okay, but you got to look at it, her percent. Is she at a percent where you could trade when she's up there or not? Then kill
Hmm.
her.
Yeah, if she's at a high percent, then throw it out.
Yeah, to throw it out, right? But otherwise, she just wants to get a trade just so you get in.
Hmm.
She's not she's the trade. She wants you to trade with her so she can actually start her offense, right?
Hmm. But if you don't give her it, unless it's at a really high percent,
Exactly.
then there's no reason really to like you
Exactly.
have to respect it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you can get some combos, low percent, but most of the time you're not going to get like a
No, not
flow,
really.
right? Yeah. So that's where the respect goes and the awareness of the percent, right?
Yeah,
Um, yeah. But
I think that'll be it. I mean, I think
yeah,
it's very straightforward with it because I really wanted to tackle the matchup just because of like just to iron out some little things. But I think this is like doing this and then the Wizzy lesson is like
yeah,
I think this is like a very good like rundown on just making sure I'm up to speed on the Peach matchup because like some things have changed. And I do think Peaches have gotten a lot better at the matchup versus
right,
Falcon.
right. Well, I mean,
So
think about it.
it's up
Peaches
to
have
me to
gotten
keep up.
also. Yeah, for sure. Peaches have gotten way more technical too, right? Peaches are box peaches now, right?
Most of them are good.
Peach on box is a legitimately different character than Peach
Mm-hmm.
on controller. There's
Well,
almost no
and
reason to play Peach on controller anymore, right?
yeah, well, in case in point, and that's why I'm like, I should probably polish my just like literally just address these things because um I think Peaches are gonna get way better. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna continue to get better in this matchup. So I gotta be ready for them. But
Yeah. For sure.
I'll kill the stream now.